Hey Ujube, I want to talk to you about a comic that's very dear to me, Old Man Logan, and a comic that I didn't realize was going to be dear to me, Old Man Logan 2. That's the digital copy. I was apprehensive. Okay, so Old Man Logan is basically the Dark Knight Returns for Wolverine. It's 50 years in the future. All the superheroes have been killed in a massacre. All the supervillains just got together one night and thought, you know what, we can take him. There's like 20 heroes, or 20 villains for every hero. Let's just fucking kill them. The story picks up 50 years later. Wolverine hasn't popped his claws in all that time. Something happened to him that during that night, and hasn't popped his claws since. It's a great book. Check it out. I would make another video, but I need to make a video much more pressing. I need to talk about what's come after. That book was written by Mark Millar. It's one of my favorite comic books of all time, and I can't speak highly enough. Speak highly of it enough. This book is written by Brian Michael Bendis, a guy that I thought Marvel was spreading too thin. I just he works on too many titles, and it just like I was apprehensive. They've also got another artist going. I can't. His name's gone. Let me see. I can't remember his name, but it's right here, so I really should get on that bad boy. What is his name? Sorrentino? What? Andrea Sorrentino. And I've seen his work in Green Arrow. That is over in DC. It was fine. But it's a very different style. Turns out that's the way to go. Don't try and mimic Steve McNiven. He's great at that massive widescreen blockbuster shot, as well as the really gritty stuff. Really excellent close-ups. He draws faces brilliantly. He's like Aaron Cassidy that way. But and I'm a big fan of his artwork. This guy is great. It's a different take, but I was kind of worried. I didn't see how this would work because it's tied in with Secret Wars, so I didn't know like it's gonna work. I don't think I love Old Man Logan. I didn't want it to just be a tie-in to another thing. I think the story's too good for me, so I was apprehensive. But I heard good reviews about that issue one, and I was like, okay, let's get the digital on this. Turns out it's amazing. It's fantastic. It picks up relatively shortly after Old Man Logan by Mark Millar ends. I don't want to call it Old Man Logan 1. Yeah, just the Old Man Logan story that we know, it picks up shortly after that ends. He's still in that one. Old Man Logan was trying to be a pacifist. Wolverine was didn't want to be called Wolverine. Keeps calling himself Logan. He's trying to walk the path of the righteous man, pacifist. He will not pop his claws. In this one, he's back in business. I mean, if you've read up till the end of that book, then you know why he's back in business. But he's trying to fix the world that was broken by all the supervillains, and that's great. It's really cool because you can see how broken this world is. Sort of early on in the middle of the issue, he takes out a bunch of guys dressed as Daredevil, tells off one of the guys who's like, "Do you even know whose costume this is?" He's like, "What? It's just cool. It's just a look." He got some. He's like, "You don't even know. You don't even like he. It's that okay. That was brilliant. That resonated with me." And then he turns to all these townsfolk that have just like they've had that little infrastructure that they know that's been taken away from them in one fell swoop. He turns to some of the girls and he's like, "You're free." She's like, "Yeah, but now what? Now what do we do?" And Wolverine turns to the crowd and says, "Listen, you're free. You can do whatever you want with this time." But he just gets dead blank stares looking back at him, and he says, "Listen, I'll be back here one day, and if I don't see something better than this, I'm gonna burn it all down and let the next people start make something good." Loved that. Excellent. So yes, excellent book. The artwork is great because this guy, the colorist on this is amazing. They know when to fill in and make everything vibrant, and they know when to take it back. So it's kind of like it's sort of Frank Miller style when they will just have like a shot of red on a person and an all white background, or just that it's really like I've read it twice now, and you notice it. It's brilliant. The story picks up with Old Man Logan, like I said, just sort of Old Man Loganing about. Then he finds something weird. An Ultron head falls out of the sky, and he's like, "That's weird. I gotta investigate it." It's very Unforgiven. It's very Sergei Leone. Sergei Leone. Sergio Leone. Sorry, that's a tongue twister. Yeah, very Sergio Leone Western. There's one epic. I mean, do you know what? I'm gonna get you that shot. I'm gonna get you that shot while I keep talking. All right. There's one epic shot, which is just ripped out of a Western, but it's like a nerd's Western. It's like what we'd want a Western to be. Let me see if I can get it up here. There it is. Yeah. Boom. See that? There's a dinosaur. There's Logan on horseback. Beautiful. Okay, and the artwork is astonishing. I'm gonna wait for the trade just because it'll be a nice companion to the trade back that I've already got with Man Logan. But this has got me hooked. Bendis, you've reminded me why you were so good. I mean, Secret Wars, Secret Invasion, the first volume of New Avengers, House of M. He's got a couple of notches to his belt there, but generally, like, he stayed on the Avengers title for like 2 years longer than he needed to. His X-Men run is kind of getting sort of falling by the wayside. His Guardians of the Galaxy stuff was great, but didn't work as well as it sort of went along. His Moon Knight series I thought was great because it's like a tight sort of crime thriller set in LA, and a very different take on the character, but still very familiar. But yeah, this has got me faith not only in Marvel and their plans for the Secret Wars, because it's great. It picks up with a lot of characters from that, and there is one character that you'd think should be older at this stage, but she's not, and that's fine. I don't want to spoil it because it as soon as I heard it, I got a lump in my throat. It was great, but and Wolverine. I've missed Wolverine. They killed Wolverine off tail end of 2014. He's not been, and which is good because they needed to. He was again, talk about oversaturated. This is a character who was in like 3 or 4 different teams at once, just because he was popular, and like sometimes it felt like he was crowbarred into the Avengers. You know, it didn't feel like Jonathan Hickman had a lot of fun writing him, so he was just there to be there. You know, and they killed him off, and that's, you know, there's been a notable absence, especially in Secret Wars. Then you read this, you see Wolverine again, you're like, that's the guy, and this is the best version of Wolverine. This is jaded old man Logan Wolverine, and I'm just so over the moon that this is a good take. If this had been shit, if this had been the Dark Knight Strikes Again of Wolverine, I would have been a little bit gutted. I didn't, you know, but it's not bonkers, it's not madcap, it's brilliant, it's very sensitive, it's very smartly written. I got a hair. Get out of there. Yes, I did just pause this video so I could blow hair off my camera lens. What? And I'm on board. I can't speak highly enough of this. I'm loving Secret Wars as a whole. I didn't want it to infringe upon whatever might happen next in the Old Man Logan storyline. Now it's fine. Those two meld together perfectly. If you look, I mean, it's basically Doctor Doom is the emperor of the world. Kind of ties in nicely with all the superheroes are dead, and the supervillains rule all. That makes sense. The one can easily beget the other. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Old Man Logan #1. I was very, very impressed with this first issue. I've got the digital copy. I am going to wait for the trade before I read any more, and you'll get my review on that when you get it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Pick it the fuck up. If you liked Old Man Logan and you're like, nothing's going to top this. This is a worthy successor. Pick it the fuck up. So if you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz, and I'll see you later on YouTube. Goodbye. Snicked.